welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be testing out, reviewing, and doing a first impression and wear test on a brand new drugstore foundation. So I have here the new Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Foundation, and this has SPF in it. So I have really high hopes for this. I'm hoping that this is going to be a really great drugstore summer foundation because I love full coverage and I love the fact that it has SPF in it. And typically Maybelline products work really well with my skin, so I'm excited. I will leave my foundation shades down below if you guys are interested and maybe you want to use me as a reference to color match yourselves. And also I do have combo skin if you're wondering, so my T-zone is oily, the rest of my face is normal to dry. So I actually picked this up on Amazon because I went to two different Walmarts and one of them didn't have this foundation at all and the other one, it was completely sold out. So I went on Amazon, I got 1 day shipping with this. Thank goodness, it came just in time. This foundation is also available on Ulta's website. I'm not sure if it's available in stores. Like I went to my local Ulta and they didn't have it, but I guess it depends on the location. So it actually retails for $13 at Ulta. So it's $2 cheaper on Amazon and Walmart. Comes in 16 different shades, and long story short, this basically claims to be a lightweight, breathable finish, full coverage foundation with SPF 50 in it. What's really cool also is that it says it's enriched with antioxidants to protect against pollution. So I'm here for it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. We're just gonna go ahead and jump into it, and that's it. I don't have any updates for you, but I hope you're doing well. Don't forget to grab a snack, and let's get started with the foundation. Okay, so as always, I just have my brows and my lashes done, and I will leave the details in the description box. I'm gonna put the brightness down so we can really see my skin and test out this foundation. I think that's good. I don't wanna make it too dark because I want you guys to see what I'm doing, but I put the brightness down a little bit. I'm gonna start off with priming my skin because I always need to prime, and I'm gonna just use my usual primer. So today I'm gonna use my NYX First Base Primer Spray. This is one of my favorite drugstore primer sprays. It's super hot and humid here in PA this weekend, and I just need a primer water every time I do my makeup because if not, everything cakes up and it looks gross. I'm also gonna go in with my Catrice Goodbye Pores Primer. I'm gonna just apply this on my T-zone because I do have larger pores. This really does a good job at smoothing out your skin and just making everything look super smooth and poreless. So I'm just gonna focus this directly on the T-zone. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like. I'm not sure if the shade is going to match. I just honestly guessed. A lot of people always ask me, how do you get your foundation shade? How do you get it right every time? Well, I don't get it right all the time, but honestly, I think it's all about just knowing your undertones. I have olive undertones and I always go for foundations that are olivey and like a little bit yellowy because that's just what works with my skin. So you just really have to know what undertones you have. I'm not an expert, honestly. I kind of just know what to look for with foundations, but yeah. Anyways, oh, and I got the shade 220 Natural Beige. I'm pretty sure I'm 220 in the matte and poreless and in the dewy and smooth foundation from Maybelline, so that's why I got this one. And I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge to blend this out. I actually really like the packaging. Like, I typically prefer a pump, but this is not bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply this right on the back of my hand and see what happens. It seems very liquidy and not too thick, which is good. I think this color is going to match. Okay, I'm just gonna blend this into the skin. Oh, it's really, really creamy. It's super blendable. Some people were comparing this to the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I don't know about that. I'll have to do maybe like a side-by-side wear test. Okay, I feel like with the sponge, it doesn't seem to be like super full coverage. I would say some really good medium coverage. I'm gonna try blending out the other side with a brush to see if I get more full coverage with a brush. But it's really pretty though. I'm breaking out, so I do have something to cover. That's why I want a little bit more coverage, but I like it. You can obviously see the difference in my skin. I feel like it just evened everything out. On the other side, I'm gonna use one of my favorite foundation brushes from Kokie. It's the 618 foundation brush. It's like a really, really good foundation brush. I love it, and you see how big it is? So I'm gonna just pack this on. It kind of smells like a moisturizer a little bit. I'm not really mad about the smell. It's not like a paint smell, which I feel like a lot of foundations have been smelling like that lately, but it's nice. I think I like it more with a brush. I feel like it's a lot more full coverage for sure with a brush. I mean, obviously I did add a little bit more, but I didn't use as much on this side as I did with this side, and I still feel like I got more full coverage. I'm gonna build this side up a little bit, and I'm gonna just use the brush on this side as well when I build it up, because like I said, I have some acne to cover, and I just like the way that it looks more. I just used a little tiny pump. Wow, looks really, really beautiful, and I think this color is like perfect for me. 220. The finish is definitely natural. I don't feel like it's totally matte, and it's also not dewy. It's natural. Looks fresh on the skin. Oh, I like this. We might have a new favorite drugstore foundation. I really love the way this looks so far, especially with a brush. I think it looks like so much better versus with a sponge, which typically I always love all of my foundations with a sponge. And I'm not saying it looks bad with this, but it definitely looks better with that brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish up my makeup, and then I'll be right back and we'll do a check-in and we'll chat a little bit more about the foundation and how it wears after it settles into my skin for a couple more minutes. So I'll be right back. So I just finished up my makeup. I just did my everyday basic makeup look. I have filmed this before. You guys have seen it a million times, but I just decided to add a bold lip color just to spice it up a little bit and kind of match my shirt. So I am wearing Fenty Stunna Lip Paint in the shade Uncensored. I love this red. It's like a true universal red. It looks good on everyone. So love that. And this is what my face is looking like. So I'm very impressed with the makeup. I think everything went on and looks super smooth. I don't have any issues. I didn't have any problems blending any of my products on over top of the foundation. And I do want to mention that I did set with my Collab Ultrafine Loose Setting Powder in the shade Porcelain Ivory. Again, I'm using products that I know that work and pretty much my holy grails because I want to give this foundation a fair shot, of course. So that being said, I also did use my Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. I have like a little bit left. This is seriously my holy grail. This is a great setting spray for the summertime if you have oily or combo skin. You need this. So yeah, I'm very happy with this makeup look. I love the way the skin looks. Even though my skin isn't doing so hot right now, I'm breaking out, I'm still really happy with the way my products look. I think everything looks really good. So I'm impressed. Hopefully we have a new favorite drugstore foundation, and it has SPF in it. So it's literally a win-win because I know it's bad, but I forget to use SPF in my skincare a lot of the times. Anyways, I'm just gonna go about my day. It's pretty early right now, and I'm gonna come back in a few hours and we're gonna check in and we're gonna see how this foundation wears. So I'll be right back in just a few. Hey guys, I'm back. So it has been several hours since I last checked in with you guys. Earlier today it was around 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish. Right now it is 7:30. So that's typically the amount of time that I have my makeup on a typical day. So this is what my face is looking like. I honestly wanted to get you guys before it got dark out because I wanted to show you my face in natural lighting. So I'm just in my hallway in this shot that I'm showing you right now, and I'm just using my bathroom light as my lighting to show you how beautiful my face looks right now. I mean, obviously, okay, first of all, my lip color, I did touch it up. Still looks a little jaggedy, so don't mind that. I suck at applying dark lip colors, but what's important here is the skin. I'm very, very happy with the way the foundation looks. I have not touched up anything on my face minus the lip color, and I'm very, very impressed. I think it looks still really smooth, really pretty, really natural, really fresh. Not cakey. It doesn't look or feel heavy on the skin. It just feels very comfortable, and I feel like it kind of looks like my skin, but I still have the really good coverage, which I love. I'm just looking at myself and I'm like, wow, I think this might be a new favorite drugstore foundation. It lasts all day. It didn't fade around my nose, which typically happens with a lot of my foundations because I have really bad allergies, so I'm always using tissues and stuff around my nose, but like it stayed put. I feel like it faded a little bit like right above my lip, like where the acne was that I have there, but it's like nothing crazy. Other than that though, everything is still in place, and I think it looks really good. To be honest, I could probably go a couple more hours with a makeup like this without having to touch up. That's how good it looks, and I don't really see much touching up that I honestly really have to do, to be honest with you. Like, I think it just looks nice. I don't look excessively oily or greasy, and everything just looks really fresh and pretty on the skin. At least I think so. And I love the fact that it does have SPF in it. I think that's really great. I should probably test it out right now in Flash to see if it gives a white cast. Let's do that. Okay, so that picture was with my ring light on. Let me turn off my ring light. So even though the foundation does have SPF in it, I see no white cast in either of the photos, which I think is great. So my final thoughts, I am giving this foundation a double thumbs up. I really don't have any major complaints as far as like the wearability, how it looks, how it feels. Everything is great for me, and I even love the packaging, and of course I love the fact that it does have SPF in it. The only complaint for me is probably the shade range. I do wish that they had more shades. I wish that they had at least 20 shades. I feel like that should be like a requirement for brands nowadays, but hopefully in the future they will expand. But other than that, I really do love it. It's beautiful. It wore really nicely. It didn't cake up even after layering it, and I like how you can have a more medium natural finish with a sponge or more full coverage with a brush. So you could really make this foundation versatile for every single day or for a night out or something. So I love it, and there's no white cast even though there's SPF in it. So it's literally a win-win. I don't know if this is really a dupe for the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I will definitely test that out side by side for you guys and let you know in an upcoming video. But so far, I feel like my first impression, this feels a little bit more lightweight versus that one from what I can remember. I haven't really used that in a little while, but I'm gonna test it out again and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I'm very happy with this first impression, and for the price, I feel like you cannot beat it. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you've tried this foundation. What are your thoughts? And let me know what else I should review next. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.
Want a simple romance, nothing more, nothing less from you. Just stay the night, then we leave when it's like nothing wrong. It's alright with you.